You are a hungry fucker. And it's Tuesday. I hope I didn't catch that. You are a hungry fucker fart. But I said it again.
Hey, how you
so
gonna
it don't matter.
that you double down?
It doesn't matter. You double down on Tuesdays when it's time to go to work. You know what? I should have put a hard hat on. Because I feel like this one's been brewing for a while. You know what I'm saying? We've been shooting. We've been in agreements. Agreements?
We've been doing stuff.
We've been doing stuff together as a trio, as we do. How we rock out. It's Tuesday, man. I just want to talk. So we shot a show Friday. We had Miss Kelly Shea in the building. We had Dude Num Foods, a.k.a. Mr. Unamate, a.k.a. Mr. Smell Good. We was in the building. Bro wasn't here. You know, he keeps doing this thing. So he went to the EEOC on me. Unfortunately for me, I cannot fire him because he's under contract. I tried, but he has so many sick days off, and I have to pay him when he puts the time in. So it's
lawyers.
It's even worse. He pulled it.
Lawyers.
Nonetheless, Sir Mike, he started arguing with me in the process of us shooting the show Friday, telling me how wrong I am for my stance. It carried on into the weekend. It carried on into Monday, and I'm sick of this dude. So we're not going to touch the topic about the mother who who bought the wig, because I think to some degree we all had togetherness on that. And then he conceded that, bro, you're right about that, man. You know what I'm saying? She should deserve a little something off the top. So it is what it is. But nonetheless, he disagrees with our take on Stephen A. Smith. I think Mike was in agreement with me, when it came to Stephen A. Smith. He definitely disagreed with us on the take of the lady who was crying because she was living check to check. So we about to get it popping. I'm ready to argue. I kicked it off. I called him a low-down dirty motherfucker the other day on the phone.
For no reason.
Just to get him excited about today. On top of that, man, we'll have a conversation about Charleston White and him finally getting touched. Pause. And then we have this young lady who likes trains. Trust me, you're going to want to be here for this train conversation. You don't want to miss it. It's Tuesday. I'm full of fire. What did Kevin Hart say on that one? Put some fire on these. I don't have any fire, but here's the intro. Be back in 30.
Hey world, I wanna talk to you. Bring a change to your brain, provoke thought to you. Invite you all to my world, don't open part for your art. Here's transparent, leave it on the table. Join me on this journey each and every time you're able. Might find a few cracks in the human, but mine's stable. This is not a platform for restrictions. We talk to sinners and Christians. Speaking something of interest, then it make me no difference. If you open-minded different, don't get your resistance. Pay attention, we might teach you.
So, yeah, this dude was gone, man. I'm going to let him do what he does in front of the camera because he was gone. I got some stuff to do behind the camera. I'm going to be honest. So, here go DP.
How you gonna just tell what's happening?
Because I'm telling.
Man, home sweet home. I'm so glad to be back. Everybody that's rocking with us on this Tuesday night, we appreciate you guys sincerely. Please do us a favor. Hit that like button. Hit that love button. Jump on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Then hit that love button. And we definitely appreciate you guys rocking out. I appreciate everybody who filled my seat while I was gone. I feel like I've been gone a lot lately. My daughters, I got 3 daughters who play basketball, another daughter who cheerleads, a son who boxes, does karate. I just got kids everywhere.
Literally.
I just ride through the hood and wave at this point. I got about 5 or 6 of them that I take care of. I love those 6 more than the other ones, but I love the other ones too. But no, in all fairness, I definitely appreciate you guys rocking out with us. I appreciate our crew for holding us down. Like, man, we had some fire shows. The show Friday was so fire. I'm watching the show from a plane. I'm not trying to do that one thing, but I was trying
to do that one thing.
I was watching the show on the plane. My lady paid for the plane ticket, so I'm definitely not doing that.
Okay, whatever, nigga.
Yeah,
So I'm watching the show from a plane. Like, man, I wish I was there. I called both of my brothers. Like, hey, we got to run that back. I know it's the Tuesday night recap, and that's what was gonna happen. But hey, I could not wait to tell them why I felt like I disagreed. Matter of fact, that was the clean way. I can't wait to tell them they wrong.
And with that said, I'm going to take his camera angle because this is my shit. You don't come to my shit and tell me that I'm wrong. You don't call my phone. You don't call your niece and say, hey, Denver, how's it going? Your daddy was wrong Friday about the podcast. That's bull. That's bull. So because he kicked it off with my baby, I'm ready to go, man. Hey, bro, do you want to flip the coin? You want to rock, paper, scissors? You want to go white people? You want to go white
what's
dudes?
so crazy?
I mean, Stephen A. Smith.
All of the topics
I don't know
are
which
so
way
good.
you want to go.
We can't miss. I don't care where we go.
Man,
we can't miss.
Listen.
It's going to be a fire night. This is one of the ones, bro.
The one to ever call my people less than. But Stephen A. Smith, man, you losing, brother. You are losing. Run the tape, DA. I hope y'all gonna stick around for this one because I'm ready to cook this boy like some well-cleaned chitlins. We'll be back, man. Check the video out.
There's no man alive that would disagree with what I'm about to say. You want a strong 7. Let me tell you why. 10, fine as all get out, tat out, body, looking fine, everything like that, got it going on. Too much maintenance. Too much, because she knows she fine. And you're expendable. She could take you or leave you. A 9, that's a problem too. Because you got enough people telling her she's a 10, so half of them acting that way. And by the way, the ones that ain't acting that way still require more from you than what others might. And so you got to be up on your game. That's problematic. 8, that's ideal. Because that's really, really good looking. She got it going on. But at the same time, there's a level of independence that comes with it, which is never a bad thing until she's so independent that she's making you feel like you need to be more dependent on her than she needs to be on you. So there's too many opportunities and too much time that's wasting away where you're not feeling like that dude. You're feeling like a dude, not that dude. Here's where the strong 7 comes in. Looks-wise, she can compete with an 8. But her mentality is not that of an 8. So she's more appreciative of you wanting her. As a result, she shows an elevated appreciation for you wanting her. Therefore, she treats you like she wants you. Strong 7. That's somebody who is an 8, but don't act like one. That's what makes her special. Those are the ones that are married. The others, long engagements, quick marriages and divorces, or just perpetual singlehood, because they spent so much time showing you that you were expendable that you finally looked at them and said, well, that's why I don't want your ass, because I'm expendable. You gonna dump me anyway when it's time. Why waste my time? Did I not break that down? I believe I did.
It's so easy to believe that you broke something down when all you do is say a bunch of words one after the other, Mr. Smith. I'm not going to go into the long version of what I said Friday. I'll just say I don't believe him. I have some evidence to back up what I'm saying. I did not do any research. It just so happened I was scrolling and found some key points to argue. Stephen A. Smith cannot. He cannot get a 10 because he's not the type of man that garners a 10. That's what I said. I'm standing on it 10 toes down, or what did T.I. say? I'm standing on business. I'm standing on business. He is not the kind of man that garners a 10. He wouldn't know what to do with it if he had one. DP, tell me, please, make me understand how wrong I am.
This was one of them ones, and I was like, man, I need to stay at home on Fridays. Everything I'm talking about from top to the bottom, everything he just said on this video is correct to me. He's not speaking for himself. He's speaking for most men. We're talking about a successful, handsome, well-off to do man needs to follow that same blueprint that he just put together.
Negative.
From the start, he broke down a 10. A 10 is a woman who is desirable by all. She is definitely in a space where if I leave, I'm going to be fine. Somebody is always going to take care of me. This is one of the things that we know is looks is what most of these people was going off of when they was saying what's a 9, 10. Because really, looks ain't everything.
Right.
And like once you start dealing with women who look good and you dispose of them, every beautiful woman, it's a nigga that's tired of her.
Facts.
Every last one of them who don't care nothing about how fine she is.
That's true. I agree.
So you start at a 10. This woman knows even if I got $6-7 million and I got all of this stuff going on for me, she can go get another $6-7 million me who will take care of her, even if it's just temporarily. We're talking about marrying somebody too. He's talking about marriage. He ain't talking about
100%. I'm with it 100%. Keep talking.
Those 9s and 10s.
Keep talking. Let them talk, Leisha. Let them talk. I got them.
Those 9s and 10s always feel like they're trying to do better. Until they get to the top of the line, they're still looking. Beyonce wasn't going to stop looking until she got to Jay-Z, because where else can she go from here?
Wait a minute. But at that moment, she wasn't where she is now. Yeah. So let me just throw that caveat in there.
But
she wasn't where she
but once they finally start, when they finally started pushing it, he was Black Album Jay-Z and he's popping. I got the hottest chick in the game wearing my chain. She's in a video, right? And she's not whole face in the video.
I mean, she still could have did a Diddy. She still could have did a Timberland.
How about let me rock out, baby?
Go ahead.
Let me rock out, baby, because I ain't been here in a while. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
My mic, I see the fire coming off my mic.
Please forgive me. Please forgive me, sir. You have.
I see the fire coming off my mic right now. So he drops down to an 8. I know all about this 8 because I'm familiar with this 8 now.
Yeah.
This is a woman who is beautiful enough to hang with the 9s and the 10s, but she has something going for herself. She has real substance.
Yeah.
The independent streak kicks in because I can take care of myself just as well as you can.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily need you. I want you. And most men want to be needed. It is a huge adjustment to be with a woman who wants you. She doesn't need you.
Yeah.
I'm a strong believer in gender roles. Men want to take care of their woman. And when a woman won't let you take care of her, that is a huge, difficult adjustment.
Yeah.
And until a man goes through it, he has no idea what I'm talking about. But for that reason, I agree with him completely. So when you start talking about that strong 7 who's pretty enough to hang out with an 8 or a 9, who also understands gender roles, she is a person who is trying to be relatable. She is agreeable. She listens. You're at the top of her list for her. You are the catch to her. You have established yourself. You can take care of her. She's appreciative. That is the woman that you marry. And that's why I also agree that a man should marry younger than he is. I agree with that. I don't want to switch the topic too much.
Yeah, no, but we've had that topic before.
It goes into that. And like you were saying, Stephen A. never had girl. Man, are you crazy? Stephen A. been popping since Iverson. He got big back in 95, 96 when Iverson was popping. He was the Philadelphia writer. Everybody knew him because that was the only person Iverson would let him interview. That was the only person he would give interviews to. So you got the popping after that. You've been around beautiful women forever, so you know what you're talking about.
And it's not about where the water
it's not about
murky.
Can he smash on 10s. It's about our 10s wifeable for most people, and they're not. Our 9s wifeable for most people. They are not.
You kind of talk so long, bro. You bent past 10 of my fucking points, but it's
good.
Okay. It's okay. I still got them locked.
An 8 is wifeable for most people. But it's difficult. That's a difficult marriage because there's so many adjustments that goes into it. What was the term you used for the 7s?
A solid
a
7?
strong 7.
Yeah, solid,
a strong 7 will have most men exactly where they need to be, where they feel like they're the man, with a woman who appreciates them. That makes a lot of sense. He hit a home run.
Mike?
Stephen A, that's settling. That's the definition of settling.
No, bro.
It's like, bro, I'm not finna put in no work. You a low effort person. You know a 10 got too much maintenance and too much effort for you. So you like, never mind. I'll just go to a 7.
I'll just drop down. Drop
Like,
down
I'll
and
just
get
go
your
to a
ego
7.
on, girl.
She's too much work for me. Like, she's out of my league. You're basically succeeding that you can't get a 10 because I'm not going to put any effort to get it. So you can't get what you want if you want a 10. If you want to settle for a 7, you settle for a 7. And most of it, like, it just does come to looks. I think most of the traffic of the conversation is looks.
Facts.
So Stephen A, if most people that a 7 gonna go get a 7 because he knows what it takes to be a 7.
Come on.
Hey,
He's a 7.
Whoa, you did all that fucking talking and
He's
your
a
mic was
7.
on fire. Cook, Mike.
A 7
Cook
gonna
this
go
meal,
for
Mike.
a 7. The 8, 9s, and 10s go after each other because they know what the
Cook
maintenance takes.
this
If I'm a
meal.
10 man, it take a lot of maintenance to be with me. If I'm a 10,
Cook
I know that it
this
takes a lot of maintenance because I
meal,
know I'm a
Mike.
10. So I know that if she's a 10, it's gonna take a lot of maintenance for her because I know what it is to be a 10. So a 7 know what it takes to maintain a 7. So he wants a 7. That's why I
wants
feel
a
like I'm
7.
a strong 7. I'm gonna go get me a strong 7 because I know mentally what it takes to keep a strong 7 happy. He wants a strong 7.
Let's go, Mike.
He really want a strong 7 because he wants that strong 7 to actually not want him but need him. So
Let's
now
go,
I gotta
Mike.
be here.
Let's
I
go.
gotta be here. And me as a person, genuinely, personally, I
Let's
want
go,
you to
Mike.
want me more than need me. Because when you need me, it's different. When you want me. When you want me, you here because you want me. When you need me, it's a reason why you here. And when that reason doesn't exist, guess what? You willing to leave because you don't need me anymore.
You don't need me anymore. DJ, you
seven-
don't need me anymore. Where have you been?
7s need 7s. 8s and 9s and 10s can mingle with each other because they all take a maintenance level.
Split these screens. Let's show off our features.
Hold on. No. We not splitting shit, bucko. That's not what we doing right now. He wanted to argue. My only argument is, actually, you said something in there, bruh. You was talking, bro, and you was on the roll, so I let you have it. I forgot. You made one point that I agreed with, but at this point, I've totally forgotten what you said because you were just going for so long. And that's why I got down on Stephen A the way that I did. I was scrolling on social media the other day, and the sister from Smart Guy, the big sister, not the twin sister,
Elise Neal.
Elise Neal. I don't think that's her, but
Oh,
sure.
no, the other one. I know what you're
Don't
talking
know her
about. I
name.
can't know her name. Yeah, I know.
But she there was a clip of her on there, and she was like, I know that I'm a 10. You don't want to come and approach me because you know what it takes to maintain me. And if you cannot maintain me, then you should not get on this ride. Point blank, period. A 10 is not a problem, bro. I promise you, bruh, when I tell you a 10 is not a problem, it's not a problem. I'll tell you why a 10 is not a problem. Because just like Mike said, I'm a 10 myself. I'm not saying me, but I'm him. When I walk into a room, I don't want what's less than me. Because if I go and get a 7, a strong 7, I can't walk out this room and leave you in this fucking room without me because you're going to embarrass me. But a 10, like you said, that's what I agree with you with. A woman who doesn't need me, so she worth 6-7 million. She's been around a few times, not with men, but educationally. She's been in certain rooms that a lot of 6s, strong 7s can't get into.
I'm finna cook
I
y'all.
can walk away from her in this room, and she's going to make me look like a fucking champ when I'm gone. And when I come back, all of those men are going to admonish and admire her, and they're going to be trying to screw on her because she belongs
jump
to
in
me.
here, please?
Yes.
Can I jump in here,
because I've
please?
already
Let me get
cooked
this-
you,
No,
boy.
let me cook y'all real quick. First of all,
Essence Atkins.
Essence
First
Atkins.
of all, a woman turns into a 10 based off the justification of what kind of man she can pull. She pulls from his 10. Let me help you. It's a bunch of bum Lori Harveys in the world. that we do not know. She's just a beautiful Instagram model. Lori Harvey turns into a 10 because she's around men that are looked at as 10s.
Negative.
That is a fact.
That is not why Lori Harvey is a 10, bro.
She is validated by the type of man who wants her.
No, bro, listen. This is
Because
why,
we only talking about
this
looks
is
for the
why-
most part.
No, we're not. Because Lori Harvey is smart enough. This is what makes her a 10. Because she's smart enough to say, you're going to sign this paper because you're not legally binded, able to tell anybody what you did to me while you was with me. That is a smart business move because her number is unable to come down
And
now.
she can- and she's
hold on,
talking-
whoa.
I'm sorry, you're right.
Just like you said, just because we see her with them, that don't mean they smashing. But she's smashing them, but you can't tell nobody. So I am going to use your likeness, but people are going to see the business in me as well. You're not getting ready to bring my number down. We know 50 was smashing Sierra. We know Bow Wow was smashing Sierra. We know all of these cats, and now we looking like, well, damn, why would Russell Wilson want her? He's a good guy. She was getting took down
she's
by
still a 10 though.
But again, her number comes down in your mind. Because you know all 50's like, man, I had her every kind of way. Bow Wow, I had her every kind of way. You can't do that with Lori Harvey. You can't say I slutted her out, put my thumb in her booty, pulled her hair,
That's
choked
what
her, spit in
everybody
her
thinks,
mouth.
though. The
But
assumption is there.
The assumption is there, fine. But if people don't know it, it's like having a video. We're going to get to that later on
We
with
ain't
the
seen no
train
videos
stuff.
of none of them
I'm
either,
not
though.
saying there's
Yeah,
video.
okay.
But if 50, bro, whatever 50 say is law. At one point in time, whatever Shad Moss said was law. And if he said, man, I've been slutting Shorty out
I never
since the
heard none of them say that about her.
but they have, though. That's what I'm
Yeah, I've
trying
never heard
to
nobody
tell
say that
you.
bad about her.
They have. So going back to Smokey's question, he chimed in a little bit ago. He was like, well, why does a 10 automatically have to be high maintenance cost? We're not saying that she's high maintenance cost. She comes with education. What was the lady name on the show Suits you was watching?
Lauren Markell or
Not
something
her
like that?
name. No, the boss. The boss.
Jessica with her own suits. I don't know what her real name is.
wasn't a 10 in the face.
Gina Del Torre.
She was like a 7, 8 in the face. But her business suits, her intelligence, the money she had, how she can clear a room, bring a room together, empty a room. Like, bro, that's what made her a 10. So that's what I'm saying to your point, Smokey. The look, it ain't just the look. It's can you walk into a room and garner the respect of the room that you're in? And that's what makes you a 10, bro.
Do you think? Now, I do agree with your definition of a 10, but I don't think that is the
General consensus of
yes.
a 10? No.
That is not the general consensus of a 10.
General
They're going off
consensus is how
look.
you look. That's why I'm using the look. Like, you know, when you look at a certain woman, she a 10.
Yeah.
If she a 10 to you, it's hard. You know what it take to get her.
Yeah.
If you a 10. If
Just
you
like-
intimidated, if you an intimidated person, a 7 don't want to approach a 10 because, hey, bro,
Because he feel like he
I don't
can't,
know what
he
it
can't
takes to
land that
maintain
plan.
her, to get her, because she a 10. Now you got some confident 7s, and it just don't work out.
Yeah.
Because you confident enough to approach them, but you can't maintain them.
Yeah.
So like a 10, like it's like you can like she fine. Like you just know Beyonce look good. Beyonce is a 10 based off of just looks alone.
Right.
That's in a 10. Like Beyonce's intimidating. She's intimidating to guys that aren't 10s.
And
Yeah, I like that.
she
That's
is-
clean.
She's also intimidating to a guy that is a 10 because of where she comes from.
No.
What do you mean where she comes
A
from?
guy of a 10 comes from the same status.
No.
So I'm not.
So you're not.
intimidated
So you're
by
not
you.
saying.
Unless I'm a B
People
side of a
finna do
10.
that. People finna do that look thing, but it's not a lot of men who can compare to Jay-Z. Status wise, financially, this man can open doors that you can't.
I mean,
She
but-
has
but
shown.
we talking
he
about-
showed her a different life,
That's different now.
but no, he raised
but-
her value being with her.
But they was under the same, bro. They
They-
weren't
bro,
in the
he's
beginning.
bigger than her.
bread.
Right,
No,
but in the beginning
he's
it
not
wasn't
bigger than
that,
her.
bro.
You crazy?
He is not bigger than
You
Beyonce.
crazy if you
I
think
don't
she
think
bigger
Jay-
than him.
I don't
He
think
is
Jay
not
bigger than Beyonce.
Bigger than Beyonce.
To the ladies in the Beehive in the comments, please let us know if y'all believe Jay-Z is bigger than Beyonce.
You don't think that he pushed her?
No,
he
bro.
probably helped push her brand behind
No,
the scenes,
because
bro. That's
because
different.
she's the
We
entertainer,
talking about
though.
overall in the world.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Beyonce
I'm talking
way
about when you
more
walk
bigger
in a
brand than
room
him.
and you talk about power in a room. He's bigger than her.
That's different.
That's
bro.
different
We
'cause he's
talk
the
about-
man.
But that's what I'm saying is
Okay. That's kind of
because
that's clean.
he has that power to push her. Like,
But he's not
she's the-
pushing her though.
But
He
he-
has power in the room because he's a man.
He has influence
in the rooms he's
but-
in. If she takes him into a fashion room, he ain't the man no more. If he takes her into an entertainment room, he ain't the man no more. More often than not, those people are there.
Like
Those people are there to see her.
In
They're
her
not there to
space.
see him.
in the music world.
Yeah.
Hey, she bigger than Jay Z.
Yeah, bro.
Like way big. Ain't nobody. Hey, Jay Z go on tour. She go on tour.
Yeah, 100%.
She crushing him.
100%.
No, like, we ain't even-
100%, bro.
We gonna decide between
Bro,
Beyonce
bruh.
and Jay Z.
and based off of the status of Jay-Z, that has a big part of to do with why she's with him. Jay-Z, that dude, bro.
No, look, we're not taking that away
But what
from
I'm
you,
saying
bro.
is, we're like, he cheated on her. She do the whole album, whatever. Who ever thought she was gonna leave him? Where do you go from here?
But I mean, we know women. Well, that's a whole
No,
other conversation.
no.
bro.
Because if she leaves him, you have to do better. Women think like this.
I mean, but she don't
Where
have to
are
do
you-
better, bro.
Man, that's how
Bro,
women
look,
think.
No,
Where are you
whoa.
going?
Here, let's put a pin in what the freak you saying right now. Jeff Bezos' wife just left him. Nigga, what you talking about?
Man, they be having them arranged marriages.
No,
and all
no,
that.
don't, dog. You moving the goalpost.
But
You
watch this.
goalpost
But
mover.
watch this. I got you.
Bill Gates'
Watch
wife
this.
Left him.
And what?
And they
who
crushing
are
Jay-Z.
they? Who are they?
Bro, they rule the fucking country. What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about when you talk about trying to be with these women, people don't know them. They don't have a status to deal with another
Beyonce
man.
got
You
a
just
status.
have,
Bro, when they walk in the rooms that they walk
They are
into,
the status.
people know who they are. We
but
might
they can,
not know
but
who
they can
are.
date a lesser man because you're not on a platform where my man has to be.
No. We
this.
talking about no. We talking about. You said why Beyonce didn't leave him because his status so big.
Correct.
We said his wives left them because even with bigger like they statuses are bigger
Like
than
they
Jay Z
So
and
do you
her
think, bro?
combined.
So are y'all saying that the Jeff Bezos and who's the other Bill Gates?
Bill
they
Gates.
financial status.
What
is
do
bigger
their
than
wives do?
No, it don't matter.
No, it does. Because
they're
they can
not
just go
leaving.
get some meat. They can go get some street wood and be cool because they got bread.
But
They're
why
not
do-
trying to
why-
push their
so-
own brand or trying to be business women.
But
They're
even
just living
still,
off of the
though.
old dude.
You saying that they
so they can they can go
got-
get me and you.
So they got to go get better.
no, they don't got to
Why
get better.
they don't got to get better, but Beyonce do?
because they aren't a brand. They are women who capitalize off
but
the
what is-
success
what
of
is that
somebody
brand?
else.
You said when women leave men, they want to do better. There's
No,
nothing better.
I'm talking about a woman that's a 10. Beyonce's a 10. If you look at those two women,
Gates
Jeff
is
Bezos' wife.
Jeff
Yeah,
Bezos,
Jeff
ain't
Bezos'
none
wife.
of them a
To be
10.
for her to be
Hey,
white, bro.
His first, the wife that left him, decent.
Yeah,
decent.
the
But
one.
it's-
was she a 10?
But is he a 10?
And the only reason that we
Is he
talking
a
about
10?
his wife because he is a 10 status guy
10 based off of what?
based off of his accomplishments in life.
Okay,
he's
I see
a
what
10
you did
status
there.
guy, therefore she becomes a 10 status guy. If
She
he
can't
doesn't
win,
want
though.
her, she's in the streets with regular 7, 8, 9,
So now,
seven,
so now
6 or 7 guys.
So then if
so now apply
that
to
to Beyonce, because if Jay-Z don't want her,
No, 'cause Beyonce is a-
carried this man back
Beyonce
up his career.
Beyonce was a 10 before Jay-Z came.
And he
so then a
looked
10
better
man.
with Beyonce.
Say that again.
Beyonce makes him look better.
Beyonce makes him
She
look better,
makes his
bro.
status
So
better.
are you gonna tell me? Are you gonna tell me
She was already
that
a 10 before him.
if he leaves Beyonce and he gets with who's a new singer that's
Bro,
popping?
but
what?
Whatever one of
you
them,
finna
whatever,
put your
her.
goalpost on an icing rink.
bro.
That's where you
Are
at
you
right
going
here.
to tell me that Jay-Z can't push another woman?
Hold on,
He
hold on,
will
hold on.
hell no, not to that level.
No. Hold on. Beyonce was a 10 before Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Was Jay-Z a real 10 before her?
Yes.
No fucking
Y'all
way.
crazy.
No
Bro,
y'all
way.
Jay was
in
not
hell.
a 10, bro.
No
Y'all
way in
crazy.
hell.
Because here's the question. Let me
No
ask you this question
way.
right here,
Y'all
Dennis.
crazy.
Let me ask you this question. Who was Jay smashing before B?
I don't know.
Exactly. Because
Yeah.
that nigga wasn't
'Cause she
10.
carried
He
him.
was
No,
hitting
because
some
he
regular old
he wasn't
7.
trying to push a relationship.
Bro, no, he was hitting some old regular 7 and 8 type hoes, bro.
When did we ever
Foxy.
see him trying to push a relationship?
Exactly. But look at Beyonce.
'Cause
She was hitting
Beyonce-
them.
No,
Beyonce
the only
is-
time we seen him in a relationship is when he married this
Because
person.
Beyonce was
The same one with
trophy.
Beyonce.
Beyonce was the trophy,
real
bro.
trophy.
She's the trophy
She's the
here.
victory.
No,
not him.
They actually both did the same thing. They kept their relationship status quiet until they got to a point where
No,
it's like,
Beyonce
oh, we're
had
gonna...
relationships
Who?
before. Bro, she was with Marcus Houston.
No, she wasn't,
Yes,
bro.
she was,
We
bro.
wasn't hearing about
Bro,
that. We
bro,
was not.
what is you
I heard
talking
this
about?
story
Bro,
before.
she was
but
with Marcus Houston, bro. They done been to the fucking red carpet together. They went to award shows together,
they was
bro.
not on no
They
dating
was.
stuff, bro.
You can just Google it. I bet you can find a
No,
picture of them
I
together.
heard that they used to mess
Okay,
around.
so then that's just what it is. And she dated other singers, bro.
We didn't hear about Jay-Z other than Foxy, but that's like
Man, that's
some
Foxy
weird
Brown.
shit.
Bro.
If Jay was eating that box, he bogus.
She was 17.
He
No,
was
let me
eating
stop.
that-
I don't know, Jay.
hey.
I don't know. She was. Hey, y'all don't know, man. That's what they said. Allegedly.
Hey, Jay, you cool with me,
Allegedly-
man.
Allegedly.
Did he sell Jay Revolt, bro? Jay, come get us,
Yeah,
man. Come
hey.
get us. We ain't on that with you.
But bro,
It wasn't-
Beyonce's status helped Jay-Z
It
more than
definitely
Jay-Z's
did, bro.
status helped her.
Like, bro, you gotta understand.
Her following was already like
Bruh.
ready to like LeBron following.
Like,
Who got the worst
crazy.
following? Like her following before him.
Crazy, Dennis. You gotta understand, bro.
Then why do he got more money than she do?
Whoa. Beyonce was selling out soccer stadiums, bro. Like, do you understand how many people that is coming to see her, bro? Like, you gotta understand this. Like, her fandom is insane. Jay got black people, bro.
She got
He got black people.
He got white fans.
That, but understand what I'm saying.
Not like
Beyonce got Asian fans who can sing her songs and can't speak a lick of fucking English. You see what I'm
only
saying?
English they know.
Hispanic fans who can sing song for song for song for song, and then you say hello, and they're gonna be like, "Oh no, I'm not English."
and
They gonna
to
be
add
able to
on
talk
to
to you.
like Beyonce created a culture.
Created
that
an
single lady
entire
culture.
culture,
she created
bro.
a culture of
Uplifted
shit, like,
the new version
that-
of the feminist movement.
like,
if we being honest,
she finished
all
it
the single
off.
ladies, all the
She was the-
who run the world, girls. You tripping, bro?
Hey, when you get to
Bro.
the end of a video game and the main villain at the end, that was Beyonce and the single women movement. Like the single women, it was over when she
Yeah,
came
bruh.
through, bro. She
Bruh,
carried
you
it out.
tweaking, bro.
And this is the
You
end.
Y'all
tweaking,
tweaking.
bro. No,
Y'all
you
crazy
tweaking.
than the mug if y'all feel like Jay-Z didn't upgrade her.
No.
How?
crazy, bro.
She's a
She
10
helped
already.
him. She
How
already
does he
a 10.
upgrade her?
He put her on a level where she's untouchable.
She was already untouchable,
Untouchable.
bro.
And he touched her.
Yeah, nigga, because she's
Somebody
like,
gotta touch her.
Man,
I mean,
y'all crazy.
somebody gotta
What else we
touch her.
doing? What
Hey,
else
man,
we doing?
listen, it's okay, bro. It's okay. Stephen A. Smith ain't built for this.
Bro, you
he
crazy.
can't get a 10 without the bread, bro.
No, you can't
Point
take
blank,
you can't
period.
take assets from a person. Part of being a 10 for a man is your bread.
Oh, no, no. I get what you're saying.
Right.
Stephen A. wasn't hitting 10s before the bread, bro.
Why are you talking about before the bread?
Because you got to understand what I'm saying, bro. This is why he's telling all of these men, don't go and reach for a 10 because she's not the one that you want. When you're a 10, bro, you can pull a 20. When you're a 10, you can pull a 50. When you can pull, bro, because it's not just what you have and what you look like. When you a 10, bro, you walk in that room. We've had this conversation a million times. When you walk in that room, motherfuckers be like, damn, who is dude? Your suit said, your walk said, your smell said. How everybody stares at you says he's the guy that I should be talking to. Point blank period. That's why they always tell you to have a what? A 10-second elevator pitch, a 30-second elevator pitch. Because when you get in there, oh, I know I need to be talking to you. You're someone who looks important. I need to be close to you, point blank period, bro. Stephen A. Smith ain't that, bro. Even that small little division NAIA, Winston-Salem, you talked about basketball and all this. He wasn't no man. He wasn't a man on that campus, bro.
Bro,
he wasn't a man
you
on that
on the
campus.
basketball team. The last dude on the bench get women.
Bro, but not 10s.
Bro.
Not 10s.
In the NBA, yes.
Not
in
10.
college, probably not.
He is
Not
he's
10s.
in the vicinity to hit 10s that nobody knows about.
Now, and like I
Look-wise.
said Friday, he can go and hit a 10 right now because he got it all together. But then when he start catching feelings, she like, hey, bro, what's to you, bro?
Because she knows she could go get another one of him.
I'm a paid asset.
And
And
if
you
you-
trying to fall in love over here, and that's not what I'm capable of doing. Who just did that?
And I think it's two different types of 10s, bro. It's a
Thank you,
when
Mike.
you get
I
a
was just
10
gonna say this. Go ahead.
that know they a 10, like them the worst. That's what I think Stephen A. really talk about. A 10 that know they a 10. Like
That's
the
a 10 looks wise.
Like and that's for women. If she know, like when your lady know, like bro, I don't need you. I really just like I
I'm
don't
telling-
need you,
What-
and like I can upgrade you at any point, bro. That's a terrible space
So,
for a man to be in,
okay.
insecurely wise, because you know, like and she knows it, and if she used that card at any moment, you know it can come.
Okay.
that type of 10.
So let's
is
back this train
scary.
up. Let's
That's
back
what
this
I think
train
he
up.
talking about.
Let's back this train up because you said that Dennis, you said that he's speaking to the average men. So let's talk about the average 10. The average 10, bro, I don't give a how good you look, bro. There are still parts of you that want love. There are still parts of you that want security. There are still parts of you that wants that manly man who can grab you and make you feel safe. So even though she knows she's a 10, she still wants what everybody else has. That's why we see some of the most beautiful women in the world taking their clothes off, showing their breasts and shaking their ass in front of cameras, bro. Because they still desire what the 7s get. Only men are afraid because the world, society has told everybody she's untouchable. When in fact,
But
she ain't. Because
that's
like
what Stephen A.
Nas
saying,
said,
though.
you camel face nigga.
But, hey,
you can't grow a beard and you pull Beyonce. Go
I
ahead,
think
bro.
like that's what Stephen A. getting at. Like that's why he's saying strong 7s is the best area to marry in, because a 10 gonna like make it hard for you to approach him.
But listen at what the Elise Atkinson girl said. You know what it takes to maintain me. Don't approach this ride if you can't.
But a 7, 8, and 9, well, 7, I say a 7 and 8 don't really know what it takes to maintain a 10.
A 10 don't know what it
Unless they
takes to
get it,
maintain a
unless they
10.
get
There
a
we
10.
go.
If you
That's a
know,
big part of
when
it.
you know you a 10, you have confidence in yourself and you know what it takes to keep you there.
You only know
That's
you're
the
a 10.
confidence.
You only know that you're a 10 because other 10 men have validated you.
They don't have to be 10s. 3s and 5s can make a woman feel like a 10.
Because that's where the validation
No,
comes
bro.
from. It's the attention, bro.
You know how your life is. A 10 man, even if it's only temporary, he shows you what life can be for you. So if Rick Ross come through here and he pull Miss Webb and he shows her the life of a 10, and then somebody else comes through and validates her again and shows her the life of it. We're talking about men with money, status,
Yeah.
and they can show her a different life. Once she gets to bouncing around in that area, she is solidified there now. So if somebody thought before that if somebody thought before that she was an 8, you are now a 10 based off the level of men who want you. You're only there because Ross said it, because 50 said it, and then Bow Wow said, well, not Bow Wow.
So then there
But
you go,
if you-
putting the goalpost on the fucking
No, so
skating
what
rink,
I'm
bro.
saying is,
You just proved my point
what I'm
for me.
saying is, women don't get to these levels until they're validated by a man. So
Ooh.
I've been saying that because you can have a beautiful bum and she's really not a 10.
So you're saying what I said,
No.
bro. A
So
10
the
is
point-
more than just a look.
So what he's saying is, if you are a man who got yourself together, you don't go looking for a 10 because that's not who you can marry, because she is off to the highest bidder. Get you a woman.
Whoa, you saying prostitute?
No, I'm
That's
not.
what he just said,
No, I'm
10s
not.
are
Oh,
hoes.
I'm definitely not. I'm saying that she's off to the highest bidder. Whoever can put her in the best situation for the greatest life she can possibly have, that's who she's going to be with, and that's who she should be with. But if you go get a woman who is beautiful, smart, funny, yada, 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 down to earth, she's going to
So
be...
you saying you ain't never talked a woman off the bridge before?
that don't got nothing to do with putting her in a position to marry her.
I just think that like we just going. I'm basing it all off of what the 10 consensus is.
If I bump into Lori Harvey at whatever and we get to chopping it up, I can get your attention for a little while. I might even be able to smash, but can I maintain the lifestyle that all of the others before you had you in? I can't. That's not gonna work for me. And that's all he's saying.
But you can be if we're doing the looks thing, right?
you know you can't, but why won't you go try?
And
No,
that's what
and
I'm
you
saying.
can-
'cause
and you can
be,
try,
But
but
hold on, bro.
I'll-
You can be a 6 and still maintain her, bro. You
No,
just
you
got
can't.
listen at what I'm saying because you
ahead.
said you can't remove one thing from somebody. So there, like I said, bro, you moving the goalpost. I can be an ugly ass nigga, but rich as hell with
It ain't
game.
about no. So what I'm saying is, if you
moonwalking.
if you are a man who is not at that same level as the people who validated her to get her to this 10 status, you can't maintain this woman. Not without going.
And that's where you keep missing what I'm saying, bro. Because at the end of the day, regardless what society tells her she is, all it takes is for you to be the right one. Because we've seen it time and time again where we was like, why is she with that dude? Like,
Bro,
we've seen it, bro.
We see that in local Joliet
No,
women,
bro,
bro.
you see it on
That
you see it in
ain't-
real
that ain't
life.
rocking when you get to talking about a woman who's a certified
Bro,
10 by society.
What's Seal wife name? The fucking supermodel.
Heidi
Seal
Klum
ugly
or
as
something?
shit.
Katie Bloom.
She was at the top of her game when he married her, bro. He ugly as shit.
Bro, it ain't about looks for men. Men aren't judged on looks. It helps.
So I think what you like. Okay, Stephen A. saying the average man shouldn't chase a 10,
That's what he's saying.
and you feel like
But he didn't say
And I
nothing
agree.
you
about the
shouldn't
average
chase a
man.
10 because it takes too much work for you because you're not gonna.
You
Really
can't
be able to put it
maintain
in.
her.
That's what you're trying to say that he's saying.
Yes. And
Our rebuttal to that is that they just don't want to put the effort in. To
it
get
ain't
a
about
10.
effort. You can't maintain. Look, do y'all believe in classism? Do y'all think that's a real thing?
Yeah,
Classism
classism
is
is
definitely
definitely.
a
I
real
don't
thing.
think that you're supposed to date out of where you're supposed to be at. This woman is.
But you can't control that, bro. You can't control how
Bro.
I make somebody feel.
This ain't no local stuff. You can't keep her happy, dude. That's not how this works.
But happiness is in the eye of the beholder.
Bro,
You're
that
making it a
sounds
financial
good.
thing.
That sounds good
I
in
think on
local
the big
spots.
scale of it, like I'm a firm believer that like, hey, you date your tax bracket,
Facts.
and that's basically what Stephen A. Date your rate. If you a 7, date a 7.
I ain't even gonna say that. If
If
I'm a 9 guy, I can date this 7 and keep her content. I can
That-
date this
and to
8
me-
and struggle
and to
with
me-
her and keep her content.
and to
I
me-
can date this 9, but she's gonna give me a headache. I can date
If
this
you
10,
a
but she's gonna
9,
give me a headache.
If you a 9 and you date down, to me that's narcissistic because you holding it over their head. The fact that like I'm above you, and now I use that as a string to keep you here because now you need me.
Mike,
That's putting
You
you,
saying
in
that's
the
the
and
woman?
that's the point.
either side.
That's
Right.
the point. I'm talking. No, I'm saying that a man is supposed to be the head of the household. You're supposed to be with a woman who needs you. Men want to be needed.
Stop saying that, bro. That's not
Bro, that's
all
a
the time.
fact.
That's not a fact,
That's
bro.
a fact.
That's
We
not
want-
a fact at all.
Men that's in our comment section, please let them know that men want to be needed by their spouse.
That's
How-
a
how
fact,
is it
bro.
You rather your spouse be with you because she needs
she
you
need
than
you?
versus
Then,
that she
bro.
want you?
I need to take care of you. There's a need that a man has for a woman that he loves. He wants to take
But
care
that's
of
not
her.
a need. He
understanding
just
that.
wants to do
He
that. That's
wants
not
to
a
take
need,
care of,
bro.
He wants to
No,
take care of
that's-
the person that he with.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we talking about you want somebody that want to be with you only because you can take care.
It ain't about only. Don't throw those when you put those
But I'm
words
saying-
in. It's different.
But you,
Because
but
what
you're
we
missing
wanna
it.
take care of the
But you're
people that
missing
you
it because
love.
you're saying that this is what men want, bro, and that's not the truth.
You want
we
somebody
just
that
want to
wanna be
smash
there.
initially.
No, bro.
because that's
We're talking
how
about marriage.
I know. Hold
Go
on.
ahead.
Go
Go
let
ahead.
me slow down. You said what you said, fella. Let me say what I'm saying. We just want to smash initially, and then after time goes on, I'm talking to you, and I realize I don't want you to go and be with nobody else because I like the time that we spend together. It's not based on a need, bro. It's based on I want you here and I want you to be here.
And what do you want to do while you got her there?
What you mean? What do I want to do?
What do you want to do?
You want to.
So
You
when
want
you
to? You want to be happy? You want to have a good life? You don't want to just.
Okay, I got you.
You
then.
wanna
Cool.
secure.
All right, so let me ask you this: your wife has LLCs. She has businesses, right?
And she don't need me.
Well, I know she don't. But watch this: you don't care if she gets way up here and
We've
you're
had
down here.
this conversation.
I'm
before.
asking you.
We've had this conversation a million times. I'm the one who pushing her way up there, bro, because I want her to be up there.
And so if y'all walk in the room and everybody cares about her, and they like, hey, yeah, oh yeah, what's up, bro?
Can I?
That's cool with you?
Can I say something that I've said to you before?
I mean, you know,
I don't think it goes too far. I don't think it goes too far. I told you 2 years ago, you wasn't gonna be happy in love until you found somebody who didn't need you. Look at this nigga now. He's fucking happy in love because she don't need him. He's head over heels because she don't need him. And it vexes his soul. Come on, baby. DA for the win.
But look at what he's saying though.
No, bro. He's moving the goalpost, Mike. Mike, he's moving the goalpost, bro.
She fits that 8 category
Mike,
that he put her in.
He's moving the goalpost. She don't need him, bro. He head over heels,
he
bro.
He said 8 is ideal, but she's difficult. Because she doesn't need you. She wants you.
You moving the goalposts. I told Dennis.
So I'm saying everything.
You're going to be in love.
I said everything he said is correct. That is very much correct.
So in that case, you really want somebody that wants you first, then needs you.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you want to be with somebody that you want to be with somebody that wants to be with you, then needs to be with you.
But why would they?
I want to be with you. But I still somebody want to be with you, but they still might need to be with you. Somebody can need to be with you, but not want to be with you. I just need to be here because I have to be here.
I see what you did, Mike. I see what you did.
For security reasons.
That's why I'm saying
no, because that's not what you're saying.
No, I think he's just making an example, but I get what he's saying.
Yeah,
men want women that wants to be here.
Yeah, that's what men want.
Women that want
you
to
want
be
a woman
here.
that wants you.
Now we still have the need to take care of our mate.
Because
we
that's
want
just
to
your
provide
manly instinct.
Because you want to provide.
Yeah,
but you want somebody that want to be there. So when you go to a 7 and you say she's here because she needs to be here.
That's the narcissistic way.
That's narcissistic from a 9 to a 7.
Way.
You're not going to leave me because you can't do no better than me.
You can.
You a 7.
If you want to, whatever the thinker thinks to prove is going to prove, if you want to bring it from a negative.
Well, it's not a negative, bro. It's conversation.
But no, I'm saying it's negative to think that you're trying to hold somebody in a space because you're controlling them with what you have.
Yeah.
That's not the intent.
But I mean, not by.
But what I'm saying is you want to take care of this person. That there's love in taking care of a person.
But that's a want, bruh. Like that's what love is.
Or you
desire.
Like you saying, like 9 should date like a 9 man. He gonna have an easier time with a 7.
Correct.
Because
this is the whole
because
conversation.
because the 7 person the 7 person don't got the same maintenance level as the 9.
Yeah.
So he already know like this easy. It's like an 8th grader taking a test that a 5th grader took. It's easy. It's supposed to be easy. But I'm not taking an 8th grader test.
But that's the same
because it might be hard for me.
Right.
But it's the same thing as me saying a man should date younger.
Yeah, but I agree with you when you say
exactly.
that.
So it's the same thing as an 8th grader taking a 5th grade test.
But it's not really a need when he dates younger because
that's a why thing. Like dating younger is like you need to know why you want them to date younger, not because you need me. I think more so like I always say that it's an age gap. Mm-hmm. Like women mature in a certain way that men mature in. So like men at our age really should have women that are like in their early 30s.
Yeah.
Because you are moving out of a certain area that they don't want to deal with no more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So if I'm younger, you got to deal with it longer. I'm moving out of it. So that helps women, like for men and like younger dudes, like a 25 to 29-year-old going to act a certain way that a 25 to 29-year-old woman is already matured past.
Right.
So it's going to be hard for her to find it in that category. That's why a lot of women in that age group be struggling to find some people sometimes.
Yeah.
Because that person that has the maturity level for them may be 32, 33, 34. That way, now that age gap kind of brings it where my maturity level is different.
Yeah.
My maturity level and your maturity level, like women just naturally mature a
They
little
do.
bit faster.
They
than
do.
us. So like my maturity level is on I'm ready to be here. Because women like, hey, I'm ready to start a family. Men be like, your
So
family
that's why you
life
date younger.
that's why you date younger.
Because he's more settled in his older age, and now he wants somebody who can produce these children. You don't want to be young and dumb and not, you know what I'm saying, be able to take, because that's the mistake we've all
So
made.
y'all can't see it in the same realm of the conversation that he's having where it's like, hey.
The rating part is you look like this, and this the best you can get type of thing. Like, oh, you a 7. That's the best you can get is here. But if you get a 9, if a 9 come down to a 7, a 9 coming down to a 7 because they struggling trying to either get 10s or 9s.
So y'all think that Stephen A can only get a certain type of woman because of the way he look?
No, I think he can only get a certain type of money because of his bread
I think
and his status.
Like,
when he walks into a room, he's Stephen A. oh, hey man, everybody coming up to, hey man, and that garners respect, bro. When he walks in the room, and women are enamored with that. Like when
Facts.
you, like, bro, we be out. I ain't trying to do that one thing, Pint, chill. We be out, bro, and it be like 2-3 people come up, hey, DA man, podcast. Pint be like, you think you on? You think you? And that's her telling me, like, I'm like, oh yeah, no, nigga, I'm him. You know what I'm saying? Because it's starting to move. So women love that their men are powerful. So you know what I'm saying? Stephen A can pull it, because didn't he take like Jalen Rose chick or something like that?
That is
Yeah,
not. He
Molly
didn't.
Well, he was hitting her or whatever. And I think this is where this conversation stems from,
He
because
found out Molly take too much fucking maintenance, and he like, man, Molly.
and he
still
like,
be-
man,
be
you know what I'm
over here,
saying?
right?
I can't believe Jalen Rose was paying for this, because you hit already. Because after we hit, bro, what happens? We kind of lose the steam a little bit. And we've seen you in the morning. We've seen you without the makeup. We've seen you after the gym. And what buddy say? You're a high maintenance or a high effort 10. Maybe Molly was a high effort 10.
But I
She's
think-
still a 10 in
But
public.
that's what we talk about. Is two different types of tens. It's like people that's tens that like
just
the high,
wake up
The
10s?
high effort tens is the ones that know they a 10. Like, bro, like the high maintenance 10, like they know.
And they post the stuff on social media, and then it's just like, you like, yeah, that bitch
And
bad.
she knows
But
she
then,
called.
once she take that makeup off, she looking like Mbukdu from Africa.
She go down to
Let's keep
6.
let's keep pushing, because you got some heat Friday,
Bro,
bro. You
like,
had some joints.
We ran
And you got
this.
some new joints.
We ran
we
it.
got, yeah,
I
we got.
kind of want to just jump into the new joints, because we like damn near an
We-
hour in,
we
bro.
can.
Like,
Let me get the joint.
what, the crying lady?
No, let me get the camera.
Oh, go ahead. Go crazy.
Hey, I didn't even mean that. Wasn't even the one I was the most passionate about.
Man,
but
we ran that joint 50 for a 50
everybody,
bar.
everybody who's rocking with us, we definitely appreciate you guys
Man,
on this
is a good,
Tuesday night.
crazy argument.
Do me a favor, if you're watching on Facebook, please hit that love button, please hit that like button, please hit that share button, and then do me a favor after the show, because I don't want you to leave yet.
Definitely
Jump
want
on YouTube, go to the I Just Want to Talk podcast, hit that subscribe button, and then jump on the show and hit that love button. I appreciate you guys. I definitely do. Let's go, DA.
So check this out, man. We won't even recap the rest of Friday, because we just too deep in this thing. And pause? I don't know. Whatever the case.
Yeah, that's a pause. Keep going.
It's a pause. There's a young lady who has a story. Should I save her for last and go to Charleston White?
Go to Charleston White.
Go to Charleston White.
The lady
Okay.
that got a story to tell.
She got a story to tell. She likes to play with trains, apparently.
Run that. Let's go.
Well, no, we gonna use it for last.
All right,
We're gonna
bet.
go to Charleston White, because this is just a teachable moment, I guess. So Charleston White does a show who, for all of you who don't know, he doesn't just do interviews. He actually is a comedian. Do you call him that?
He is a comedian. He's a
he
stand-up
tells
comedian.
the truth, and people come to see him at his shows. I have edited the video down quite a bit because it's just a bunch of bullshit. But he's at a show. They're booing him because apparently he isn't funny. So he plays, you know what I'm saying, devil's advocate. He says, hey, I done got my money already. F you broke niggas and blah, 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 blah. I just dropped the N-bomb, bro. I'm sorry. I hadn't all the way up to that point.
I got
Charleston
one
White.
in the show, too.
Got one in there? Man,
did.
I'm okay. So he proceeds to get into a scuffle. Here it is. Check a look at this. Check a look at this. Check this out. Take a look at this and come back.
You show your goddamn head. What's that, nigga? What's that? Look at Tom.
I didn't click out. I'm clicking on my image. So, oh man, where do I start with this? I don't know where I really want to start with this. So I'll just say this. Charleston White is a bit of a character. It is so easy in the society that we live in to look at a sound bite or a 20, 30, 1 minute, second clip. 1 minute, second? 1 minute clip of somebody saying something so outrageous, somebody saying something so brash, somebody saying something so conceited or confident that it makes you dislike this person. I hate that we live in that microwave society, because that's what happens when you put your food on 2 minutes and 30 seconds instead of 3 minutes and 30 seconds or 5 minutes to get it heated up, where now you clicking 30 to get your food to the desired heatness. hotness of the meal that you want to consume. You'll hear Charleston White say, bitches, 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 fuck every rapper and GDs and everybody. You say, oh my God, them GDs that was going to whoop Rick Ross, they going to get Charleston White, but you won't look at the entirety of what he's saying. And that's apparently what's been happening with him in these interviews. They take the small clip, the most virality clip that they can find, and they post it, and you automatically hate Charleston White. How do you know this, DA? Because you all did it with Kevin Samuels. You never stuck around to listen to the entirety of what he was saying with these women. You just took you can't unbig your back and ran with it. And now unbigging your back is apparently a thing. Sucks that Kevin Samuels has died, because he could have patented that. You know what I'm saying?
He was the first person to say that?
I believe so. He said you got to unbig your back before you get a man. But you'll take these clips and they become law. But what you all don't understand about Charleston White is something that I didn't until he sat down on a podcast, don't know the name of it, and he had the conversation about the black woman who got into a fight with the man in the Maxwells in Chicago, and her son ultimately shot him. We, like everybody else, was on the side of the black woman until I heard his full take. When he, you know what I'm saying, explained that his mother wasn't the type of woman, his grandmother wasn't the type of woman, the mother of his children aren't the type of women who are going to sit and argue with a man who's ignorant. I'm not going to give you that. I'm not going to put myself in a space to where you can do something to harm me. That was one thing. He just hit us over the head. If you have not seen this Cam Newton interview with Charleston White, please take an hour out your day and educate yourself. I won't fill you in on all the things that he said, but I'm talking about, man, when this man spoke to how people are upset about his delivery, he dropped a bombshell on Cam Newton, and Cam was not ready for that. Shut Cam down. I believe that Cam is one of the up-and-coming podcasters. Y'all know I dislike athletes who do it because they already have a fan base, but I love his interview style. That said, go and check that interview out with Charleston White and Cam Newton, and you'll understand. I do believe Charleston White was wrong how this little clip right here transpired.
Yeah, he's wrong.
Because if you don't throw that plant, it doesn't turn into everything that it turned into. You can go back and forth with these dudes, have an argument with them, you know, continue on with your show, but he probably had some liquor in his system, probably smoked a little weed, and was feeling himself, didn't have security, and he thought he did. Oh, I'll stay with security. Let me hit this nigga with a plant. Got his ass whooped. But my thing is, all of you that sit at home behind your phones, behind the computer screens, or whatever you're looking at this in, on the tablet, the TV, whatever, and you celebrate this man being jumped on, and you really don't know him. You really, truly don't know him. You get mad at Charleston White because he brings out the ignorance in you, and you don't even know it's ignorance. It's a teachable moment. I'm going to let one of y'all take it before I finish my thought. What you got, DP?
Man, the part that frustrates me the most is that we as black people truly hate to be taught. We don't want nobody to tell us nothing about bettering ourselves. Anybody who asks you to be a better person, we despise them. Kevin Samuels is the perfect example of exactly what I'm talking about. Now, before I get into this, if you are someone who claims the streets, I am not talking to you, because it is your law, your nature to do crime, try to get away with it, and snitching is not okay for you. So I get that. I'm not talking to you. The person that I'm talking about is the person who does no crimes.
Absolutely none.
You
whatsoever.
don't do nothing illegal. You hoping to get by day. You check the check. You trying to figure it out. You hate snitches. But then when somebody hurts somebody in your family, you're just so, oh my God, nobody came forward, nobody did. But then when somebody tells you, hey, these rappers is pouring into our children, they're damaging them, they got them wanting to be somebody they not, you got them in a gated community, and they want to sell dope, rap,
100%.
cuss, treat you like nothing, treat our women like nothing. These messages are pouring in, and they're actually starting to stick now, because men don't have no respect for women, and women don't have no respect for men.
100%. I agree.
We don't care about each other's children, and we don't care about each other.
Man.
And then when somebody tells you, hey, we got to be better, and F these rappers who say we don't, y'all hate him for hating the rapper?
Or y'all hate him
Are you
for hating
serious? The message that
societal
and he'll
idiots.
tell you like, man, F Nipsey Hussle. He like, I didn't say nothing about Aramis. I said F Nipsey Hussle, the rapper, because the message he's spewing is negative. You made millions off of selling somebody something that's not even you. You building a whole community and then making records tearing it down at the same time. How does that not make sense to you for him to say, forget the person making the music that's because we can listen to a song and look at it as music. Our children do not hear this as music. That is getting into their spirit. It's getting into what they find as they believe that to be the truth. Young boys truly have a disdain for women now. Older men in my age bracket have a disdain for women now. And that comes from listening to somebody telling you B's ain't S for 35 years. You actually believe it now.
Bulls ain't shit?
No.
Bulls ain't shit.
Like the basketball thing?
No,
Bulls
like
ain't
women.
shit, though. They really ain't.
And so when somebody
Trash.
starts to tell you that this stuff is negative and they challenge you to be better, hey, you don't need to intake this poison 24 hours a day. All of a sudden, you happy when he get beat up. Hey, man, I'm tired of y'all, bro. Somebody tell Kevin Samuels jump on the thing. He tell me, hey, bro, you got to go to work. It ain't no excuse to be no 45-year-old broke man and you work less than 16 hours a day. You hate him. Oh, you think you better than somebody because you got money? No, bro, I'm telling you to go to work. Woman, you want to get married, but you 5'6", 230. Hey, you need to lose some weight. You're a pretty girl. You need to lose a little bit of weight. Get yourself in shape. Do these things. Learn how to cook. Bring something other than an argument to a man so that you can be appealing to him. Stop cussing every time you say a word.
Talk.
Then you can maybe get some traction. Oh, you hate him. He hate women. Bro, everybody who wants you to be better doesn't hate you.
Absolutely
At some
do
point,
not.
you got to challenge yourself to be a better person. I can't, and y'all proud, y'all happy that a man got beat up because he told you to be a better. Like
But
that's,
I mean,
that's
again,
disgusting, bro.
I'll say this: he deserved it.
Oh, he
You're not gonna
deserved-
throw
he
nothing
deserved
at
that
me
one. No, he did-
and expect me for me to, you know what I'm saying? You could talk behind the camera about whatever you want.
He was
blah,
the
blah, blah,
aggressor
blah,
in
blah, blah,
that.
blah. He definitely was. So in that situation, I 100% agree. Hey man, get up there, Kobe Bryant jersey wearing nigga. You know what I'm saying? And beat his ass. Do what you gotta do.
But the
Your
circumstance
homeboys
isn't
jump
why
on
they
there.
were happy that he got beat up.
Yeah,
though.
no, and
the thing. Right.
that's what that's what I was getting ready to
The
allude
dude that
to.
get hit with the pot and the dude that tackle him, was they dressed like twins?
They had Lakers jerseys on.
Yeah, they was
And
both.
he-
He said, "You two Lakers jerseys wearing
He-
ass niggas, show me
Niggas-
some money."
Like,
And the
niggas
whole-
came
and the
to
whole
party
skit-
dressed like twins.
He dissed the Lakers and they started booing him.
Yeah,
So
Was he in LA?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they started booing him because he dissed the Lakers and he get to going off. Bro, you are a comedian. Every comedian has been booed before. You got to take that, bro.
yeah.
You can't turn that into something else because they booing you. This happens at comedy
Yeah.
shows. And this is what happens when somebody try to jump in a lane that ain't for them. But that's not what we're talking about. But the reason everybody wanted to see him get beat up is because he hate gangbanging. He
Yeah.
hate rap music.
He's
And
against
all of these people who play thug, now I'm not talking about nobody who's really in the streets because that's a lifestyle that they grew up in and they have whatever ties to it. I don't know nothing about that life because it ain't never been mine. But when you see all these people who grew up with me and you don't do nothing
Don't
at
do
street,
nothing street.
but you know all of the hand signs and you talk like it, man, that's disgusting, bro. Because you're pushing an image that isn't even you. You're not living and dying with this. You're not dying for this, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Not.
You want to get as close to the stove as you can without getting burnt. It's people out here that would die over this flag and die over it. And that don't make sense to me, but it's not for me. And he says he despises those people because they push it off to people who don't have nothing to do with
don't
it.
have anything to do with it.
But at the same time, you can't run around antagonizing people and think that people and play with people's emotions and then think that nobody's gonna catch you.
This going to get good.
So
So you running around with the antagonizing, you running around antagonizing people. Now the fans, that's stupid. Like the people, like if we talking just ordinary fans, like you going out here, you gonna go kill him because of King Von. Like you're an idiot.
yeah,
Like you deserve whatever happens to you too, because that's stupid. Like I'm
Yeah.
not finna fight Charleston White over King Von. King Von, 1 dead, 2
But that's why a lot
know you.
That's why a lot of people clapping that he got beat up,
Yeah,
though, Mike.
But the people clap. You're playing an emotional game with an emotional group of people. Black people are the most emotional group of people on the planet, and you're playing a game with their emotions. He used to be no different than Candace Owens, and Candace Owens say a lot of fire shit, and black people hate her.
Yeah.
And she don't call you no nigga. She don't call you no bitches. She don't call you no hoes. She don't tell you fuck Cardi B. Well, I think she did say fuck Cardi B.
I think she said fuck
they
Cardi
had
B.
beef though.
They was beefing.
But she not out here just antagonizing other black people, stars, just to get at a point. She makes her points, articulate her points well. He's doing no different. She tells you take care of your kids, take care of your families, be in the household with your family, raise your kids the right way, try to put them in good schools, go to work, get a job. She's telling you all the same shit, but she's not doing it where she has to do it in an ignorant way. See, the problem that I have with your delivery, fine. You want to pull your delivery card? Pull your delivery card. But you setting a standard and you talk because you have a platform now. You're setting a standard and you're doing ignorant shit and you're putting out there the image of ignorant shit. Then this is the only way black people think is ignorantly. We don't. You can do it, articulate yourself way better. You do not have
want to do
because
it.
you want to relate
I didn't wanna
to
do
a
it.
group of people that you're trying to make that's already emotional. That's
you pay-
not-
do
it's
you-
just to me, it's just not the
Did
way
you
you
watch
go
the
about
Cam
it.
Newton interview?
Not even just that one. Do you watch him, period? Like,
Yeah, I watch a lot of and I agree with damn near everything he says. I just he pulls the delivery card as a way to get out of continuing the stereotype that niggas act like this. You on a platform and you're carrying a stereotype that this how niggas act. No matter what you've done with the congressman that you've done, which is great work, but you giving the stereotype right back. This isn't us. It don't have to be us. But you want to relate to a group of people that act like that.
The thing is with him, and I hate when a person like speaks for somebody else, but he said it. You know what I mean? I'm not doing some hearsay stuff. All of the people who spew the negative and push the negative are enemies to him. He says it all the time, man, I'll die over what I'm saying. I'm not playing. Every time he done had a confrontation, he was ready for it. He not just some nigga talking about whatever. He means the disrespect that he's saying, and I'll die over it. That crowd thing, the comedy show, that's a different element.
That's a different element, 100%.
But when you talk about him dissing these rappers and doing all, he's dead serious.
Talk about fuck they mamas? Nah, that's
Bro,
not some shit that you should be on the internet
But
doing.
that's the thing. No, because your mom put you in this. There is validity to this. It just sounds so disrespectful.
Yeah, so now you gonna be just like the rappers, disrespectful, and then sit here and try to. So you're a hypocrite.
You are the
Wait,
enemy.
you said he gonna sit there and try to do what?
You wanna get on the rappers about how they deliver what they deliver, and then you go out and do the same thing, and then you want to tell them that they wrong.
You're
So,
the enemy.
I'll
It's okay
here,
to
Mike,
be how your enemy
let me
is. because
lend a
that's
little.
How you want to be.
Let me lend a little to this because I think this will shine a little bit of light. So when he says, "Hey, yeah, no, y'all will sit up here and talk about my delivery and how I'm saying things and how I'm doing things, but nobody was listening when I was doing X, Y, Z."
Facts.
So when I put up a reel and it does 20,000 views, now people will click back and look at the older stuff. That's how he gets you to go back and look at the older
So it's
stuff.
okay to be a hypocrite because you're trying to get to a point.
I'm not saying that he's saying that it's okay to be a hypocrite, but you have to look at the climate of black people, not
No,
per
I'm just saying-
capita, but I'm just saying the majority.
What you telling me is only trying to validate why he act the way he act.
No, I'm not trying to validate anything, bro. I'm telling you.
So it's okay for him to act like the rappers.
Or here's it. Okay, here you go.
But that he's criticizing.
Not even that far. Look at an interview and look at the entirety of an interview and what he says throughout. He's not just saying ignorant.
I'm not saying your
ignorant.
delivery is ignorant.
I mean,
your delivery has
the,
all
the
of this.
sound bites delivery is ignorant.
It's part of it. It's still your delivery. The
I mean,
sound bites
but that's
and
not the
whole
entirety
interview.
of it, though, bro. If I talk to you about
Just because it's more
the
in it.
Encyclopedia Britannica, and then I said fuck these niggas, you gonna say that my whole conversation was fuck these niggas?
No, that's not what we're saying. You're still delivering a message ignorantly. Just because you do it in part don't mean the message
Ignorant
ain't
is to
fit
not know. He knows
ignorant.
exactly what he's doing.
Well, we'll say he's giving off this stereotype that he's trying to use. So he's trying to use this stereotype, and he even said it's a character. He's playing a character.
Yeah, he said I played a dumb nigga so people can treat me like I'm a dumb nigga.
But now
until I hit him with this information.
A similar character against people that you say you don't like, the same character. You're being a hypocrite in the way you delivering it. It's okay if that's what you want to do.
I think he goes
you
too far into the
act
character
like
sometimes.
Like you
too.
want to
certain
act like
stuff I
the
don't do.
rappers. Oh, I gotta wear the big chains and I gotta do all this, and I'm talking about all of this, but I'm doing it in a way like saying fuck y'all, fuck them niggas mamas, and fuck all of these hoes, and fuck all of that shit. But you know what? Yeah, but I'ma still preach all of this.
He don't ever say
positive.
fuck these hoes, bro.
Yeah, he do.
Yes,
No,
he
not
do.
these bitches.
Yes,
he
he
talks
do.
about ignorance. Yeah, he talks about that, but he don't talk because he said it, bro. Like, why would I walk? What did he say?
He tell you these hoes ain't shit. These bitches, and he'd say the same shit that
But-
they say.
Well, he'll
But
normally be
talking
specific
about
when
a specific group.
That's what I'm saying.
But you're giving
to the Sukianas and the Cardi Reds and the.
you can.
Damn,
He likes
that's
Suki.
tough.
I like
That's-
Suki
that's
too.
tough.
I like Suki. I like
That's-
Sexy Red
that's-
too.
that's
I like
tough.
all of them. I like people that's genuine to who they are. Like if you're gonna be who you are, be who you are. Like don't fake it, because then you're just not. You're not a real.
Yeah.
Like if this who you really is, and I kind of feel like that's who they really is. Like Charleston White, this not really who you are. We've seen a different person of you.
I
And
think
a
that's
different
him.
way that you do it. But maybe if this is him, he say he playing the character though.
Yeah, that's true.
So
too.
if you telling me you playing a character, this ain't even real, bro. You trying to give a message across. I get what you're trying to do. Perfectly fine. But what you're doing is you being a hypocrite because you're trying to give the message across by actually like replicating the rappers, but just trying to do it in a positive way.
I think what
that's to me is
I think
just,
I'm sorry, Mike.
No, I see what Mike doing.
I do too. But what he's really trying to do is, I'm gonna grab your attention. Remember, I can grab your attention with the negative and then say something positive and hope that you catch it. Because if I just say something positive, you're not gonna even pay attention. If me and DA called each other before a show and was like, "Hey, tonight on this show, we finna fake like we finna fight," that'll be the biggest show we ever had.
Yeah.
We don't never say nothing about it. We just let that mug roll.
Yeah.
That's the biggest show we ever had. We know that the fight was fake. At the end of the show, we argue for 35 minutes. We in each other's face. At the end of the show, we say, "Hey, donate to such and such and such." More people are going to hear it than if we just said, beginning of the show, "Hey, donate to such and such and such." Or don't do such and such and such. We only respond to the negative.
so since
And then
since
I got to
everybody-
give you some negative before you want to take in what I'm even trying to say.
So
and
I
then
have to
hopefully
act
you
like
receive
you
the
to
positive.
give you what you want. I have to act like you.
That's the state of our people right now. Yes, you do.
And that means that he's being a hypocrite to give his message, which is fine if that's what you're doing. He tries
That's
to
what
act like he's not,
No, that's what he's doing, bro.
and that's the part that no, he tries to act like he's not.
He's trying to act like
So
he's
when-
not what?
Being
that
a
he's
hypocrite.
not being a hypocrite. Because that's when he pulls my delivery card. Bro, just say, yeah, I am doing it this way. Y'all worry about my delivery. I'm doing this
Well-
way because I have to be a hypocrite
Well, no.
to get it across to
when he
everybody.
mentioned his delivery, he like, y'all don't care nothing about these rappers' delivery.
Yeah,
so
he
why is
didn't-
my delivery such a big?
That's what he
his
said.
thing.
Why
Right.
is my delivery such a bother to
the
you?
bother is because we see you being a hypocrite about it.
Nah,
like you
bro,
can't,
you looking at
you
it
can't
wrong,
come
Mike.
you can't come give me information a certain way that you hate already. Then how am I supposed to take your information when I know you don't like that? That's not the way. You giving me something that you giving me information that I now I can look at this stuff and be like, I can decipher that. The average person not finna sit here and be like, bro, you acting just like them, but you just giving a different message. But you act just like them. You think the average person can really deeply on a deep level, average person turn around and decipher that? You giving me the same
So
message,
it's-
a different
well,
message.
we can give you a
against
million.
these people that you don't like.
I agree. I understand where Mike's
and-
coming from, but I do like. I'm
That's why
I'm
you
a Charleston
can't.
White fan, but I
who
do.
he think he reaching? It's worse. More people dislike you now versus the information. No one's listening to the information you give no more because your antics are actually now overseeing the fact that you're giving out great information. You can't keep putting on an antic in a show. You're going to have to, at some point, deliver this message articulately and tongue
It's okay.
twister.
We knew
but
what you was
you
saying.
got to start giving this message in a better way without doing it the same way they doing it, because your message is being overlooked.
Mike, if he cut out
Because
all
the
the antics,
average man, the average person, they looking at your antics. You have to face reality. Now the antics making money though.
Yeah.
So why would I stop doing the antics? Because the antics got me attention. The antics got me money. Everybody gets corrupted
what
at
if
a
that's
point.
the play? What if that's the play? You know, to build a bunch of money, to use that money to
that's what he
create
doing.
a new platform.
'Cause he's still
to where
at it.
now I can just stand on this platform and say positivity, positive. I mean, I get the hypocrite angle. Listen. I get the hypocrite angle. But I mean, at times, bro, I'm going to have to do something to get your attention because you're not listening to me.
And they
like
still
I said,
not listening to
Kevin
you.
Samuels. But go back, bro. I would be giving women good information and telling them what not to do, and they thought that I was disrespecting them.
It's the same man
Hold
that got
on,
on the
wait a
podcast
minute.
and said,
You're not
bro, and
listening
said
to me, bro.
he finessed
Not listening to
finessed
me.
the jobs for $10K and quit jobs. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Like, you telling
No,
us
he
bull-
said that he used what's in their rule books to get money because they do this.
He
They do the same,
finessed
but they
the
do the same,
job.
bro.
So he can get
warehouses.
fired. And being a
You know
manager,
warehouses
like
do
we
the
already we had
same
that
thing,
chair on the
bro.
slapper line. We put you on the slapper line. We knew your ass was gonna fall asleep, and we was gonna fire your ass.
So
like,
that's-
you get
you-
set up.
you know what
So
I'm saying?
like, jobs gonna set you up. But the thing
Yeah.
about it is, bro, that's not positive content to give out to people. That's harmful because it's not gonna work for everybody.
He teaching niggas how to get on.
And then dummies go to their job and like, man, the pallet fell over, man, I'm on OSHA. And next thing you know, you fired and thought you was finna get a $10,000
Teaching
check and you
niggas
ain't
how
got
to
no
get
fucking
on.
job.
They
This is
teaching
like-
niggas how to get on, bro.
I'm not mad
I mean,
at
we
them though.
we can give a million examples of it, bro. I just feel as if we're celebrating the wrong things, and you're right to a degree. Why would I play on the emotions of people who are emotionally unstable? In a situation where they don't feel like they can get out. So whatever they deem as entertainment or that thing that keeps them busy in their hustle and bustle there every day, then like don't play on that.
It's like Kanye wearing a all black KKK outfit, and everybody like, oh, this nigga a coon. I was like, do y'all get what he doing? That's reverse of a white KKK outfit. It's just to get attention.
Yeah.
Making a song called Vultures after talking about Jews, I'm getting attention.
Yeah.
It's something else in your message, which I get that. But black people don't care about the message being given to them either way. They hate Candace Owens, who gives the same message but in a more articulate way.
Yeah.
Because they say she cooning because she got a white husband. Then they hate Charles and White because he giving the message in a way that's showing like snitching, I guess, or whatever. We just, like, to be honest, black people almost doomed. It's almost a doom. Doom time.
Once again, it's just about people not liking somebody who's asking you to be a better version of yourself.
Black people, I don't think black people want to hear that.
They don't. And
I think we should leave that right there and just
I
let
agree.
that burn. Let that burn for a minute, bro, because on the back end, you'll be forced to listen to that and let it echo through your mind. I don't think black people want to be better, bro.
hey,
As
everybody,
a group, no.
everybody, thank you for rocking with us on this Tuesday, man.
Man.
It's been fun so far. Everybody that's on Facebook, please hit that love button, hit that like button, hit that share button. Everybody, once you finish doing that, jump on YouTube, go to the I Just Want to Talk podcast, hit that subscribe button, then hit that like button, hit that notification bell so that you can make sure that you're rocking with us every single Tuesday, every single Friday. We appreciate you guys.
Hey, listen, man. If you're not a 10, don't try to pull a 10. If you a 7, please.
Whoa.
Whoa. If you're not a 10, don't try
Are
to
you closing?
I'm closing.
Wait, we not finna touch this
We
one?
not gonna touch. I want to leave it there, bro, so black people can really understand what's happening here. Like we
Oh, we're not
gotta
going to
do
Old Girl?
better. I wanted
Oh.
to save that, bro. I
We
want
saving it
to.
for
I want to
Friday?
save it for Friday.
Okay, that's cool.
I want to
Yeah,
save it for Friday because I'll try to get a woman in the building.
Okay.
I want to let that burn, bro. Like we as a culture, we have to do better on all aspects of life. Stop looking up when you should be looking forward. Stop looking down when you should be looking forward. And if you're going to look down at somebody, please stick a hand out and help them. If it's not what you're supposed to be doing in life, walk away from it and do something better. As a culture, we lose on every platform, on every stage. When it's us versus us, we lose, they laugh. That's why it's so hard for people to get behind Kanye, because they're afraid of what's to come. Stay focused, man, on the journey. Black people, we got to do better. I like these teachable moments, man. For DP, Sir Mike, I'm DA. I just want to talk. We gone.